Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. You can see we're back in this room again, and what I didn't do last time is we have to light these torches right here. You can see different stuff happening in the room. Stupid Cheshire cat there. It's too dim, make it brighter. Oh, what next? Anyways, in the last frick, stupid, see, it puts me on the edge of the table like that. That's so dumb. Dude, Sora. Yeah, this fail, man. After the last episode, I finished up, and did a little bit of grinding, and Goofy actually leveled up to level 15, and he got strength up, and he learned charge. The shadows might go after the doorknob too. Oh no. But before we do anything else, we're gonna go over here and check this little latch thing. And then I also leveled up. Sora, the character, leveled up to level 12. And my MP grew, and I also learned the ability Scan, which to me is like one of the most is probably the most useful ability in the entire game, simply because it's the most useful in the game. Because what am I trying to say? I don't know. It's just really useful because you can see your opponent's health levels. So we have a boss coming up, so I recommend you save your game. Because there's a boss, most logically. Makes the most logical sense. Unfortunately, Kingdom Hearts has crazy save times. Yes, one problem I have with Kingdom Hearts is the save times. Now, I'm sorry I haven't played this game in like friggin' ages, it feels like. Anyways, if you re-enter the bizarre room, it's slightly more bizarre still. Cheshire cat. Yeah, basically, there's a boss. The end of this world. Fight the boss by going up and talking to him. Although I believe... Yeah, we made this plant up here. And if you check this plant, examine it. Items? Yeah, there we go. Potion, mithril shard, lots of health. Basically just so you're all leveled up health-wise. And now go fight the boss. For some reason, this boss, you'll see, is kind of a dumb boss. But for me... this boss that you fight is just like the hardest in the game, because by the time you're at this level, like you just don't feel strong enough, in my opinion. Oh well, fuck. Here we go. This is Trickmaster. Very annoying enemy. Here we go. He's got stupid heads. You have to fight him. Don't use fire on him, or you'll light your shit. Basically, he has a lot of health. You can see right there his health bar. And, okay, see, this is good. You want to attack him, and he'll lower himself like this, and then just button mash on his ass. You can see he's kind of got a lot of health, though. Generally, one full bar, that's like the full bodies. Their health have that much. If you take too long on this guy, he'll start summoning like little minions and stuff. And eventually, he'll walk over to the fireplace. The best place, actually, is to go over here, and if you can get him to go over here, if Donald and Goofy will stop hitting him so much. I actually can't jump out that high. There we go. Can we get him? Magic does not do very good on this guy, just to be honest. Can't really, it's kind of hard to get up to him. You just have to kind of be careful, though, because he'll light his torches and stuff. Oh, thank God Goofy's got some stuff. Yeah, this is just one of the harder bosses in the game. This is going pretty smoothly, actually. Like, the first time I played this guy, this was not high enough level, and he just wrecked me all sorts of times. You just can't jump up high enough at this point in the game to get this guy very effectively. Kind of a pain in the butt. He hasn't really done too much damage, though. If I could just get him to go down. There we go. Thank you, Goofy. Goofy has the best jumping abilities. Okay. Pretty close. 2 more times of him coming down should probably do it. The trick... Donald. Never mind. No need for a high potion. Ah! Yeah. Got a lot of... There we go. Got a hit on him. You just kind of got to jump up and hit him at the top of your thing. There's really a simple boss. I can't believe... I used to have so much trouble on this boss as a kid. This was always been my least favorite boss in the game, just because he's such a pain in the ass. But he hasn't summoned any of his little minions, so that's nice. Oh, one more time. One more time. It's best if you can stand on higher elevations. Of course, Donald and Goofy are distracting him, so he's like standing up here like doodly dum dum. Come on, bend down, ho. There we go, got him. Pretty simple. Oh, Donald, max AP. Oh, so yeah, you can see the scan. That's definitely my favorite ability in the game, besides Kier. Scan is really nice because you can see their health, and it's, I mean, that makes it super useful. I used to have so much trouble on this guy. And after you beat him, as you saw earlier in his little bio, he'll give you an Ifrit's horn. But also, you've kind of defeated the world of Alice in Wonderland, so that's nice. Took care of the main boss. I feel like we haven't recorded this in forever. I think last time we recorded this game was like last Friday or something like that. A Ifrit's horn. That's a pretty nice item if I remember correctly. Yeah.
What a racket.
What a rocket. Oh, I should stop talking. He's talking.
How's a doorknob to get any sleep?
And you'll see a little keyhole in his mouth. As mentioned, I think mentioned earlier in this game, there are various like keyholes in the worlds that the Heartless are getting through. Ooh, a little gummy block. That's nice. That'll help us get to a new world once we take it back to Sid. Nav G piece. Yeah, different nav pieces will get us to different places in the world. But I mean, Heartless will still appear here, but we've pretty much like locked the world. If you're looking for Alice, she's not here. She's gone off with the shadows into darkness. Okay, well, we gotta return to our ship. And that's that world. And we'll still come back here for certain stuff, different item pickups, but essentially we've beaten this world. Get a little save here. No, no need to save. Fuck it. We'll just gummy ship. Dude, thank you. We need to go back to Traverse Town. Traverse Town. See that there's a new world here we've unlocked. We can drive to. Although we want to go back to Traverse Town, I believe, because we want to head around to that other world back. So you'll actually see something I found that's really awesome. Kind of one of my favorite things about this gummy mode. I'm not a huge fan of this gummy mode at all, but when you fly back to a place, it's the exact same world, except in reverse. I found that like to be one of my favorite things about this game, honestly. I just think it's so like cool how they could do that, and like, you know, just to like think of that, to do that, I thought was like a really amazing idea. To think like, oh, all these worlds that we're going through, we can do them exactly in reverse, and it makes like, like you think about it, and it's like, well, that's the logical thing, right? I mean, that makes so much sense. But I guess I don't know. In my mind, I think that's a really cool thing how they would actually think of that. You know, because you never think of that before. Usually, like whenever you go through stuff, it's always the exact same it was before, but in reverse. But you know, you wouldn't think that always. I mean, that's something I wouldn't think that they would do in this game. So I guess I find that fascinating, to say the least. Let's go. The only part is that these, as mentioned before, these are really dull. not too exciting are these little gummy ship adventures. I think that's something, if we could make it more exciting. They still had this in the second game, and it didn't, I mean, it kind of, like, there was different, like, high scores and stuff you could get, and, I mean, they made it, it wasn't mandatory, they only made you do it once, which was really nice, as an aspect of that game, gummy ship, the second game's gummy ship traveling, instead of making us do it each time. I mean, eventually we'll get a warp gummy, and we'll be able to transport ourselves around the world and whatnot, but until then we have to do the long way. And I should just edit those out, but I'm too lazy. No, it's not laziness, it's part of the game, man. Why would I edit out part of the game? That makes no sense. Or even speed it up, man. If you're playing the game, you wouldn't be able to speed it up, so why would I edit it out or speed it up? Just saying. Also, if you had not gotten Blizzard after you beat Trickmaster, you would have got Blizzard. So I believe if we stand here and cast Blizzard, it should. I thought it puts them all out. Do I have to... I could have swore that it puts them all out if you stand there. Did I do it? So I think you have to put them all out in one go. That's the thing. Will it open? Oh, defense up. Did I do it? I think I did it. I can't hear the sound, so I don't know if it gave me like a "you did it" kind of thing. I thought you had to put them all out in one glow, though, so I'm probably wrong about that. There we go. Hit 2 of them. I love how he yells "deep freeze" whenever he does it. Oh well. Whatever. So I think we're supposed to go see Sid, right? Ow. Get out of here. I thought Sid was over here. Fuck it. He's in his house, isn't he? Oh, I'll go talk to him. In his house. He's in his accessory shop, which he owns and works at. Dummy. Yeah, let's leave as soon as we enter. Talk. Oh, balls. Never mind. I don't want to... Well, I kind of wanted to buy stuff. No, you don't have any of the things I want. Oh no, I don't want to sell. Okay, let's chat. Things have disappeared from the shop. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to talk to him. Whatever. Pretty sure we can light this, though. Keep going to fire. Yeah, we can light that. What did it do? What did it do? I don't know. Fuck it. Let's do one last thing before we leave Traverse Town. Go to the item shop. Más importante. Because we can buy upgrades for Donald and Goofy. I want to buy... At least I thought we can buy upgrades. Wow, this is totally fail. Oh well, we want potions. I want to buy potion. We want to buy, like, we want to have like 15 probably. We got lots of money to spend, so that's always good. Could have swore there was upgrades we'd get though. Guess not. Okay, well I guess I'll fly to a new place. If we can get out of here. Little mogul walking around there, mogul, whatever they're called. You feel me? You get what I'm saying? Okay, something I've learned about college that is one of the best possible things you could ever do. Get a professor that is the department chair, or like basically that means that like they're the head of the department. If I could recommend one thing, I would recommend that, simply because they're going to be gone a little bit. It's always nice, you know. I mean, it's good to have classes. That's what you're kind of there at college for. But it's nice when you don't have to go to classes or whatever. You know, a lot of classes don't really feel like super necessary. So it's always nice if you can get a professor as a department chair, because every once in a while they'll be gone. They'll miss a class because they have to like interview for some like new person or whatever. They have to interview for a new employee that they'll be hiring to work in the department. As that's one of their jobs, is like the department chair, and it's amazing if you can. I mean, if every once in a while if you can get that like one little class off. I have a guy, my history professor is the department chair of the history department here at Gonzaga, and he's probably gone. He's probably missed. I mean, we're halfway through the semester, and he's missed like 5 classes or so. So that's to me that's just awesome, because it's like not super important classes that we're gonna need. Like class time wise, I'm not like dying to get that class back. And so I mean, it's like it's nice to not have to go to the class. Like that's what right now I should be at his class, but he canceled today because he's interviewing for someone, which is why I don't have his class today, and it gave me extra recording time. That's awesome. I don't have to do it later. Just the little things. If you can get those little opportunities for a little bit more free time. Always nice. I mean, frick, I didn't... I mean, of course I came to college to learn, but I wasn't here just to, like, work my ass off the whole time. It's nice to have a break, especially when it comes to classes. I mean, it's always important to do your homework and essays and stuff, but when it comes to classes, they're not always needed, and of course, there are definitely people that are going to disagree with me on that, but, you know, that's my position, is that probably 20% of the classes I go to in a given school year, not really that important, not life or death. And if I missed them, I wouldn't really be missing anything. And that's just the fact of the matter, is that some teachers have like little filler days. They schedule a lot of class time, 3 hours a week for each class or so, through a whole semester, and most teachers don't need that much time to teach everything they want you to learn. Facto do matter. Anyways, welcome to the Olympic Coliseum, something like that. The new place. This place only consists of like 3 different areas, I believe. Here we have another Trinity mark. So boom jam on that Trinity. Open this little chest here. This is sort of a filler world, for the most part. There's not a whole lot of important stuff going on here story-wise. There's the Coliseum, which you can do different battles in and whatnot. Various other stuff. Little items you can pick up, but for the most part, not the most important world. More Trinity. Straight Trinity, homie. Dalmatians, very nice, very nice. Getting a lot of Dalmatians. Eventually we'll be able to go, and after we get a certain amount of Dalmatians, we'll be able to take them back, take the Dalmatians, after we get a certain amount, back to Pongo and, what's the female dog's name? All I know is Pongo, because we used to have a Pongo, my family. The first dog we ever had was a Dalmatian that we named Pongo. But you know, Dalmatians are just, one thing about 101 Dalmatians is very interesting. Dalmatians are not really domestic dogs. They're not the best domestic dogs at all. Talk to Phil, what's he say?
Good timing. Give me a hand, will you? Move that pedestal over there.
As a child, I remember crying twice in my life. As a child, I remember crying only twice in my entire life. It weighs a ton. The first time I ever cried, I believe that I can physically remember, or if I can physically remember, that my mental abilities are capable of me remembering, is during Hercules, when he left his parent. You know that scene when he's like growing up with his like mortal family, and then he like finally realizes his like strength and everything, and his destiny, and like leaves them and goes out into the world. That made me cry. Honestly, every time I see Hercules leave his mortal parents, I cry. And then when Butterfree left Ash in the original Pokemon series, that made me cry. Those are the 2 times crying I can remember. So that's why Hercules is one of the movies that just like stands out in my mind as being like a really like emotional movie for me. I know most people, as far as like Disney movies go, don't give Hercules a lot of credit. But personally, I mean, for me, Hercules is like one of those movies that's always gonna like stand out in my mind as being special. Hope this cutscene doesn't last too much longer. I think we're like totally running out of time.
Hey, if you can't even move this,
fail.
You can't call yourself a hero.
Basically, there'll just be some different trials and stuff we'll have to do here. We'll probably do those next episode, because I think this is running down out of time. I'm running out of time. And hopefully this cutscene is going to finish up right about now. Okay, there we go. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a lot done in this episode, locking up an entire world. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Have a great day, everyone. Peace out.